Well, hello, LCC kids. We're filming today from West Texas, which is so appropriate for your theme, Wonder Junction, for your vacation Bible school, because it's all about the wild, wild West, right? And out here in Texas, we use phrases like howdy partner, or howdy podna, or if you really want to get really real to where we are, the wind blows and it's a desert climate, a lot of dirt and dust. So you got to talk differently so the dirt doesn't blow in your mouth. So here's how we talk in West Texas. We talk like this. So we say howdy partner, and that way no dirt blows in our mouths, right? Listen, my name is Billy Rays, and I used to be one of the pastors at Lakeview 32 years ago. And Lakeview sent me and my wife Jan and our son Will to a little church in Midland, Texas called Sovereign Grace Church of Midland. And that's where I've been serving for the last 32 years.
And I've been serving, my name's Eric Schmaltz, I've been serving at the same church as Billy, Sovereign Grace Church of Midland, since 2021, so coming up on 5 years. But my home was there at Lakeview Christian Center for many years, grew up there at the church. So yeah, just excited to be able to share some with you about what the Lord's doing out here in Midland, Texas.
And we are a ways away from y'all. So y'all, we say a lot of y'alls out here too, all y'all. We're about 12 hours. If you got in the car right now and you drove 12 hours, you'd get to Midland about 12 hours later. It's a little town that was created because of a railroad station, a railroad junction, and it was halfway between El Paso and Dallas-Fort Worth. It was in that range, so that's why it was called Midland.
Well, we heard that you guys are learning about how Jesus is totally God and totally man. Isn't that amazing how Jesus can be 100% God and 100% man? He grew up as a child, just like you and just like me, but he didn't do anything wrong. He obeyed his mom and dad perfectly. He experienced sad things and hard things and bad things, but he understands when we experience those things too. And what you're going to learn later this week is about how when Jesus was older, he died on a cross for your sin and for my sin, so that we could live for his glory. Isn't that amazing?
That is so amazing. You know, a way you can kind of understand what that feels like is if let's say if Eric was feeling really sad, and I'd want to care about that. And some people say, well, I know how you feel. Well, I care about how he feels, but you know what? I can't really know how he feels. But because God became a man in Jesus, God knows how you feel, just the way the Bible says and what you're going to be learning today. So we're so excited that you're going to learn to marvel at Jesus and live for his glory through your study at Vacation Bible School this week, and in your study of the Wonder Junction VBS. And just like we have the opportunity, I love the theme of your VBS because, man, it makes me want to do that where we live in Midland, Texas. We want to teach people how to marvel at Jesus, just the way you're going to be learning that this week in Vacation Bible School.
We're so grateful for our partnership with you guys there in New Orleans, really connected to us way out here in Midland, Texas through our union with Christ. So here's a couple of ways you can be praying for us. We have a growing church. The Lord has been blessing our church and growing our team and growing our membership. So just be praying that we can continue to care for our church members well. My wife Erin and I and our family, we've been living in Louisville this past year at the Pastor's College, and we're just about to make our way back home to Midland to continue serving Pastor Billy and the other leaders there. So you can be praying for that transition to go well, for us to jump in and continue serving. So yeah, there's just a couple of ways. I don't know if there are any other ways.
One other way is, I feel like the best thing that we can do as pastors is to prepare pastors for the future of the church. So I'm just getting older. Can you tell? I'm getting older, and it's a time for us to be thinking about how we can prepare our church and to give gifts to our church. And I think the best gifts that we can give our church as leaders are future leaders, future pastors. And it's so exciting for Eric and Erin to have been at the Pastor's College, because these are going to be the future pastors of not just churches in Midland, but churches in all of Sovereign Grace churches. So please pray about that. I'd really appreciate that.
So thank you guys for praying for us. Thank you for praying for our church, Sovereign Grace Church in Midland, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your week at VBS.